today let us explain and learn the basic ideas about partnership business. You know, Partnership Act was passed in 1932. First remember, there may be short note also. Partnership Act of 1932, and this is still there. Partnership Act 1932, please remember, it comes in short note also. We fill up the gaps, true, false, like that. Now, according to Section 4 of Partnership Act 1932, what is partnership? What is the definition of partnership? Please watch it and then I'll give my own definition. Just to explain, according to Act of 1932, partnership is the relation. 1932 Section 4, remember, you learn the definition. Partnership is a relation between persons. Relation between persons. Which persons? Who have agreed to share the profits of the business, carried on by all or any of them acting for all. So this is the definition given in the Partnership Act 1932 Section 4. Even Section 4 is a short note for you. There may be a question, what is the definition of partnership as per Partnership Act 1932? This may be there. Now what they say, there are persons, more than one, and they have agreed. What? They agreed to share the profits. So there is profits of a business. There should be a business. So in partnership, there must be a business. You 3-4 persons have agreed to go to a picnic party. This is not partnership, because you are not having any business. There is no question of earning any profit there. But you have made an agreement. But this is not partnership. If partnership is there, there should be a business. And if business is there, there should be sharing the profits. And the business can be carried on by all the partners or any one of them acting for all. Maybe 5 partners are there, all are working. Maybe 4 partners are working, 1 is not working. Maybe 3 partners are working, 2 are not working. 3 partners are working on behalf of others. Any of them acting for all. So this is the definition. And I have made this definition differently. You see what I have given. See, in the question, in the act, there is regarding loss is not given anything. Share the profits, that's it. But you know, you cannot disagree with the definition given by act, because profit means loss also. Suppose your profit is 1 lakh, is 1 lakh profit, and suppose your profit is minus 1 lakh, that is loss. So instead of writing loss, you can write negative minus 1 lakh. It's only profit only. So they have said agree the profit. But I have clarified in my own style to understand a better way, in a longer way. See what I have given. When, my definition, when 2 or more persons jointly start a business. Clear? Jointly start a business. And what I said? Jointly start a business and agree to share the profits and bear the losses. I have given this way. To share the profits or bear the losses. Okay? Either equally or in some other ratio, agreed ratio. They can share in some agreed ratio. If there is no agreement about profit sharing, they will share equally. Right? Either equally or according to some other agreed ratio. Why I have given it? Because they can go for some agreement how to share the profits. So agreed ratio 3:4:5, 8:2:2, like that. But if there is no ratio agreed, it will be as per act. Act says equally. Remember, short notes comes. So to agree to share the profits and bear the losses, either in some agreed ratio or equally. You can also write either equally or in some agreed ratio. Then क्या लिखा? The business being carried on by all or any of them acting for all. Same as given in the act. Business being carried on by all or any of them acting for all. And then what I am given? This business is known as partnership. Clear? Simple language. This business is known as partnership. And the persons who started the business are individually known as partners. These persons are individually known as partners. And these persons are collectively known as a firm. So this is about partnership. Everything put together, put in one sentence somehow, everything and clarified. Clarify the definition given by Act. So you learn what is the definition. Sometimes you may forget definition given the Act. You can write in this way your own style. Thus you will get marked. And it's better to commit to memory the definition given by Section 4 of the Partnership Act. Okay. Then next I'll take up the rights of partners, duties of partners, then admission of new partners, retirement of new partner, existing partner, death of partner, then dissolution, all these things step by step will be teaching you. And for the time being, just let's stop it here. Okay, thank you.